Today, almost 40% of people are living from paycheck to paycheck, which means if the paycheck stops coming, then what happens? This coronavirus episode has already exposed so many of us to this fact. Many people are running short of money within a month without an income. What will happen in case of an emergency situation, like a medical emergency, like a do or die situation? And personally, I think in today's time, because of the rising medical costs, we need to have at least up to $1 lakh minimum ready at any point. That's what I think. Of course, we will talk a little more about the amount that you need to keep ready a little bit later. If there is an emergency situation and you do not have enough money on you, in those situations you'd have no choice but to borrow to pay it. And this is why without an emergency fund, it is very difficult to stay debt-free. And what qualifies as an emergency? Just to be clear, let's look at the situations. A sale at your favorite store is not an emergency, or renovating your kitchen is not an emergency. Large expenses like new tires for the car or maybe braces for your kids shouldn't be emergencies either. You know these expenses are coming, so plan ahead and save up to pay cash for these situations. But true emergencies are unexpected, necessary and urgent, like a dog bite or suddenly getting laid off are actual emergencies. Emergency funds are for when something serious happens, not for when you just want to treat yourself. So make sure you've got a bona fide emergency on your hands before you decide to dip into your savings. And here are a couple of pointers about emergency funds. Number one, first you have to calculate how much you spend in a month, spending only on your basic or essential items. Add them all up and then multiply this amount with the number of months you would want to save up for. Maybe it's 3 months or 6 months. And I think coronavirus situation really pushed it to this new limit where everybody thinks that you should keep an emergency fund that lasts you at least 6 months. And the next thing to remember about emergency funds is that it has to be liquid and you should be able to access it within 24 to 48 hours maximum. So as a closing note, I'd say on your debt freedom journey, you need to have an emergency fund for you to have a smoother ride. If you have found today's video to be informative, then please go ahead and share, all of you lovely people. And if you are in debt and have been struggling in bringing velocity in reaching your debt freedom, then sign up for our Debt to Freedom Intensive. The link is in the description of this video. At Women on Wealth, many women have become debt free and many more are on their way, and you can join them too. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.